Welcome everyone. These are just some references I brought into Pure or Vizref today. I brought them in today because I noticed I'm having a bit of trouble when it comes to finishing an illustration. Like I feel like it's just not good enough, but I don't have a good enough reason for it to feel not good enough. Does that make sense? One sec, I need to make sure everything is in focus. But yeah, so things don't need to be perfect, right? But that perfect term seems to just float around and have its own way of doing things and move goalposts all the time. Oh my gosh, why is this not working? There we go. Honestly, okay, I have to switch to the, nope, it's still, don't know what's going on today with that. Usually it's more responsive. Yeah, so like this for example, unfortunately I don't know who the artist is. I'm pretty sure this is an AI. It looks really good and clean. It's really, dynamic. There are a lot of clear ideas here. And what I was noticing is that with stuff like this, the line work is always very thin and consistent and not even that dark until it has to be. So I'm wondering what would be the best way to reverse engineer this, because I see it pretty consistently. Like here, the line work is like mine, but it's very loose. And they color it over it, which is something I'm thinking of doing. This one is completely blended in some areas. Hey Silly Star, welcome in, I hope you had a good weekend. Is there another example? This one is, yeah, it's like the line work is, it doesn't look like it's been done with a pen. It looks like a pencil usually. This one does look like a pen, but it's very thin and the lines aren't all black. This one is very anime inky style, but with a rough pen, and it's very thin lines. Here, they're just there to accentuate little things. This is the only one that's like a pen. So, that's what I'm working through now. I have this heavy line work that I started with, or should I do these lighter lines? And these lighter lines are looking a bit too detailed, if I'm going to be honest. This is the one I like how it looks the most. Ah, this L part. I wish the lines weren't there. I don't think I need this. Let me go to my images real quick. See if I can't filter that out. Okay, I exported these colors. I didn't make any edits. I don't think that helps. Close out of that. Okay, so what edits did I do? Hey, what's up, Addy? Why all such baddies, though? I don't know. I guess I just have them on my mind, I guess. Oh, it's because I've been playing Cyberpunk, that's why. Okay, I like the edits I made here, so let's go ahead and copy them. And then go ahead and hit paste. What? Oh, I need to copy edits. So go over here in photos, go to copy edits, copy both of them, back to this one, paste the edits, now they're there. But I did something to this one. And I think I used ultralight for that. Problem is I don't know exactly which one I used for that. The goal is to finish this one and just post it. Not post it on stream, but not to do any more work after stream. So it's going to be a laid back, more detail refined stream, but feel free to ask any questions. This isn't really giving me the value structure I wanted. Genshin Impact music, yeah. It's my favorite chill playlist. You know, I'm thinking of testing. I keep forgetting I want to test different soundtracks. So I want to test out the Witcher soundtrack real quick. Is anyone watching on mobile? I'm curious if anyone's enjoying the auto vertical format. Okay, the audio should be a little bit better since it's not playing through my headphones anymore. And I think, yeah, just gonna... Well, I feel like I want to do a curated selection. We'll see. We'll let this play for a little bit longer. Is this an older version? Oh, okay. I didn't have the second group of layers there. I don't know. There's something about this that makes me like that first version more. Just popping out chat real quick. Nah, I like the version I did more, to be honest. See ya, silly. Glad you could make it. I don't know if I'm a fan of that light blue. I'll probably just stick to white. That's the clearest thing to look, the easiest thing to look professional with. Well, the gray emphasizes the rim lights a little bit. I'll just leave it how I did originally. Honestly, I like all this extra detail, regardless of if it's correct or not. So I think what I'll do is just go ahead and paint over everything else. It's therapy? Oh, that's good to hear. Why is it therapy for you? Is it just my calming voice? The calming vibe in general with the Genshin music? Oh, I always like to have this on. That way, drawing guide. Nope. Reference. Yep. I hate painting white. You know what? Let's just copy all and paste. And then let's try this automatic, yeah. It's not going to yield the best results. Try one more thing. I'm going to save a JPEG and I'm going to see I'm gonna use AI to do it. Ooh, the built-in. Sorry, I'm still jaded, but yes, this is technically AI right here. Ooh, the AI calculated like background select tool. Which still fails me, but yeah, I don't know why it comes in smaller, because that ruins the whole point of creating a selection for me. This one is still too big. That freaky pony sticker. Hey, pen. Wait, which one? I don't have a pony sticker. Why did I even look? Are you talking about this one? This one's from Paperlike. To the left? This one? This one is from an artist that I really like. Oh my god. Oh my god, how could I forget? Candy Bolton. Why does my iPad screen keep getting darker? Is it overheating? Jeez. Alright, no more charging for a little bit. This is just a waste. Let me not give up. There we go. Pretty much got the perfect selection here. So I'll select this. I'll save it. I wonder if I delete the selection, if I can bring it back. Nice. And then I will do a mask on this. Oof. This mask is not very clean. I think that captures everything. Yeah, we can just polish this one up a little bit. Under the encase thing. Yeah, it's just, to me, there's just two girls, one of them has horns. Unless they're designed after My Little Pony characters, but I'm pretty sure they aren't. I know one of them is named Fluttershy, I think. One of them is all about apples. I could just bring this into Clip Studio Paint to get rid of the whites, to be honest. Okay, so now to paint over it. We're gonna have to commit instead of just doing a layer on top. Are these my OCs? Technically, yeah. I mean, is it an OC if you looked at somebody else's OC? If you looked at somebody else's character while you were doing it? But I would say no, this isn't really an OC. The other one is, because I actually thought about it. This character is more like somebody who would be in the Voodoo Boys group and teach them how to do some net running. This one was just a pure study. Did I bring all of my examples in here? No, I did not. Excuse me. You just saw blue and pink and thought of... Jeez. No, we don't need this. Those are some references I wanted to add because they're really good at simplifying things. Like this is a bit too detailed for what I'm going for. This something in between, I think. Something in between all of these, I think. Like sometimes it's hard for me to focus on what is important only. It can be too easy for me to get sidetracked. Like here I'm seeing that the nose doesn't need to be a black line. That shadow can be really simple. Yeah, that helps already. Then I can use that line over here to soften this edge. I just want to clean things up and make it more obvious. We're not trying to like add more detail. We just want to make it clear. You learn to draw so you can go at your own work. Oh, jeez. I mean, I'm not gonna judge you there. I have some pretty... I guess, do I have similar roots? No. It's more like... What was... It's more like the art I consumed, I guess, like on Newgrounds and those old school websites. A lot of it was very not safe for work, let's just put it that way. And yeah, I was one of those people that was like flabbergasted and amazed by just mentioning his name could get somebody canceled, but I don't care. What's his name? Shadow... Maybe I can't remember for a reason. But the guy who would do all these like Disney characters in a lewd style, but then he went too far. He started doing some really shady stuff and making fan art of people's offspring. That was not cool. And he was doing it to intentionally stress people out. I don't think he really cared about the art of it, you know. Oh yeah, Shadman, that guy. The art community was a little bit more tight-knit. He actually did a lot of background artwork for some of my favorite animators back in the day, like what's his name? It wasn't ergoRaptor, was it? No influence on my selection of name. ergoRaptor. He's worked with One NZ. You too, Alex? Wow. Pretty much directing all this to the face, to be honest. I'm definitely in the groove now. So like, what could I do for the outline of the hand here? I guess this color could work. Yeah, that works. If anyone's on stream is looking for a digital tablet, secondhand, hit me up, because I have a couple. I still have for sale. And since it's me, you know exactly, you know for sure that it's kept well. We've also got donations in place. Oh geez, I hope. Okay, I didn't miss anyone. And once we hit that, well, what is it called here? Super chats? Once we hit that, then we can do a critique stream. I'll probably do like a 2 or 3 hour critique stream, just critiquing you guys' work once we hit that. Hydrate break. It looks like you guys enjoy this process, even though it's very fine. It's like nitpicky details that you do at the end. So that's pretty cool. I didn't expect to have more than like 20 viewers today. And somebody asked me if I still have mentorships open on Instagram. I definitely do, but it's a very custom type thing. Where after I do an initial call, we work 1 to 2 times a week, and you can either do things at a down payment for the month, or if someone just wants to pay per call, that can work, but the rates are a bit different because I always prep in advance. But yeah, I'm just saying all this stuff now, but I definitely need to, so that you guys always get to hear the latest before I write it up and put it on social media. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. This edge is bothering me. Now, it was a loose, very free sketch, but it looks messy. And messy isn't clear. That's better. You like watching art, but you hate doing it? Looks better to me. Yeah, I think this is necessary to get that silhouette popping. Is messy bad? It's just not clear. Messy can be, if it's getting in the way of something else that you want to do, yeah, it's bad. It's not bad inherently. Like here, you know, okay, that's her hair, that's her face, that's her shoulder, that's the fur on her shoulder, instantly. But you couldn't clearly see that before, and so that's why I'm like, okay, I want to fix this. This is also messy, but I like it. It's fine. This is it's the iPad, and all the details are in the description, but it's the M2 iPad. So it's a few years old. The 12.9 inch. Japanese lo-fi, kind of. This is actually, I think it's more Chinese, I don't know, but this is from a popular video game called Genshin Impact that is not copyright protected on YouTube. So I'm playing it. Or let me just say claimed. It's, well, of course it's copyright protected, but it's not claimed here on YouTube. Now I want to start adding things. Right now I'm looking at this image right here and focusing on how I can, oh, let me zoom in for you guys. Do you guys prefer seeing this, my tablet like this anyway, with my hands here? Or do you prefer more just seeing the screen directly? Because I've been testing out both. You prefer it like it is right now? Okay. Zoomed out was better. Really? Why would you say that? I'm curious, because usually this means you can see more stuff. Is it better on mobile? Oh, thank you, Malamosa. Good to see you. You're on PC, you don't know the model. Okay, you can see enough on PC. Yeah, that's true. With a monitor, yeah, this is definitely easier to look at. It's been a minute. Yeah, it has. Thank you. In the art isolation. You've been in the art isolation chamber. How's it been? Do you feel like you've been growing? Or just enjoying it? Maybe that chamber is the only place you can enjoy it. It's been like that for me sometimes. So. Yeah, I wanted to make her eyes less yellow. You think it's been helping? You kind of disappeared from art-related social media because we were getting overstimulated. Yep, I know what you mean. Imposter syndrome. Yeah. I've taken a break sometimes too. Glad you could dial it back in. Welcome, Jody. Big fan of your art for a few years now, but it doesn't get recommended to you as often. Yeah, I've been working on that. I think there's it's a bit of a difficult situation this channel is in. Excuse me. I've been planning to experiment on trying out a few other things while I work on it, because I don't want to give up on this channel at all. I think it's really special. Maybe temporary giving up can be a thing. Or just trying something new. I don't know. I feel like seeing anything other than trying harder felt like giving up to me, I think, for a big part of this, so. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, a lot of people say they're working when I stream. Yeah. I totally gotcha. Is this any better? No, not unless I give it some depth. The whites around the eyes don't really make it that much worse. I'm keeping that sketch there. I think I just need more highlight on the top of the head somehow. I've been trying to avoid using blending layers like this, but I think I'm gonna have to find a way to see the right color. Sometimes these things help you find the right color, even though it might not be how you want to paint in the end. Yep, I'm making all of that. Cyberpunk and gals will always be your two favorite words. Wow. Always be someone working, sleeping during the stream. Yep. That's why I'm trying to be so much more consistent, because I can see the impact it has, you know. Ooh. I like what that's doing. You've been wanting to learn drawing for over a year now, but you've just been procrastinating. You recently learned you have what's called executive dysfunction. Hey, welcome to the club. You really want to learn to do art, you just can't find that motivation or push. Trying try to find some structure or someone to help give you structure. Like sometimes that's a course, sometimes it's a mentorship. It helps sometimes when someone tells you what to do, right? Because that's what executive dysfunction is. It's like, it's the executive, so you're the one making up the rules and what to do. And that can be kind of tough sometimes when you are just trying your best to figure out a way to survive and not worry about all these extra details. Doing another normal layer because I want to test painting all of that stuff out, our chest. Also, setting a specific goal that's really clear helps sometimes. Like if you're just trying to learn to get better, just because it's a hobby, it might not feel that worth it. Sometimes agency, like so many other things, are better ways to encourage us to do things. But it gets to the point where sometimes a lot of them are just really bad and unhealthy too. Like shame can be a great motivator. You can also have, what else? Urgency. Like you always feel like it's easy for you to get it done when you feel like you have to and there's no other choice. But just for peaceful curiosity, sometimes it's not enough to get us to actually do something. It sucks. Yeah, I think I like it better this way. I might even cover the neck thing. No, that just looks too bland. But let's get it a nice color that makes sense with the lighting. Yeah, there we go. Be a bit more saturated. Ooh, look at that. And then when we round it out, we want the transition edge to be here. Yeah, see, now I'm really painting over the lines well. You're betting everything on art, no plan B. Good luck. Do you have any savings saved up at least, so you can go all in? Smoke? What do you mean smoke? Oh, what smoke? I think my... Did you... I guess you said, what do you mean? Like, if you've got no plan B, that's what I mean. Like, then how long can you actually just put it all in there? Into all of your effort into art. Unless you don't have to worry about paying for things yourself right now. Okay, I think I'm getting close to being able to put this down, just call it done. I got my stickers from Amazon, but a lot of them, some of them are from artists and different things like that. What the heck? I thought color dodge... Okay. I'll just add this really sick reflected, or what do you call that stuff? Subsurface scattering. Shiny materials. Yeah, right? It's worth taking some time to try to learn it if you want, because then you can just paint it all the time, and it's worth it. You work construction, and while you don't see yourself doing it forever, it is somewhat fulfilling. Oh, okay, there you go. Nice. Okay, I was assuming, I forgot that's one of the routes. I was assuming you were either gonna have a job or what is it called? That you wanted to keep, or just save and do nothing but art. But it is true, you can just do a job that gets all of your needs met and then focus on art, as long as it doesn't. A lot of people do struggle with just having zero energy for art anyway after their job, which kind of defeats the purpose. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this one. Psych. For someone like you who's never really dabbled in art, what medium do you think would be easier to start out with? Screenless tablet for a while. Yeah, that's harder. You picked the hardest thing. Screenless tablets are difficult. It's better if you can skip them, because that hand-eye coordination is only going to work for that device only. If you can go straight to a digital, like with a screen tablet, that'd be best. But I think physical medium is easier because you don't have to worry about that disconnect, and it's more intuitive to think about colors, because the way the digital screen does it is a bit misleading. Jeez, I hope my swallowing isn't as loud as it is for you, as it is when I'm hearing it. Okay. So let's go back to this one. I don't know how I was able to pull this off, guys. I had to do it off stream. Well, that's metallic enough for me. Like, look at the difference here. It's a combination of glares and all sorts of things. Wait, why did she kill Sully for those shorter shoulder sleeves? Wait, the last one? Oh, Sully. I know what you mean now. He's just too fire. His cloak is everything. RTX on, RTX off me. Yeah. Exactly, that's what this is. Yeah, I'm very happy with this layer. I really don't feel like doing much more for the shirt though. Geez, I have a lot more work. Well, not really. No, I didn't finish this hand yet. hope I can do it without... Don't know why so much of it is unfinished compared to the other one. Getting out of burnout, it can be tricky, but yeah, I think it depends on what, it depends on the person really. It could be a lot of different things. It could be purely physical, or it could be that you're doing too many studies and not enough projects, things that you find really life-giving and fulfilling. Or it could be that you're looking at too many other people and you've kind of lost a sense of direction for your own creations. Excuse me, it could be a lot of things. Running on fumes, yeah, proper rest and some time doing things that refill energy. Yep. I just picked the music because I like them, the track of it, not actually because, oh, I wish I was playing on the wrong layer this whole time, but not actually because I play it. I've played only like a couple minutes of Genshin. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, the music is wonderful. What do you do when you feel like drawing but you don't have any ideas? You make sketches. Try copying something that you like and enjoy and think is really good. I think either it'll force you to want to do something that's your own, or you can just let your mind wander for a little bit. You kind of have to trick yourself into not trying to force it to happen. You make time for creativity, but you don't force the result. And this reference helped out a lot. I don't know if there should be any lights here though. Would that really be how a reflection would look? A reflection on the latex at that angle would show up underneath over here. Or maybe over here. I think this is fine. Learning physics on speedrun while learning light reflection of latex. The peanut trip for drawing women video. Oh, the peanut? Wait, which one was that? totally improvising on so much of this. This is exactly where you go wrong with shiny materials. You're like, oh wait, should the light go here or here, right? Then if you don't want to spend too long just looking for reference. So much easier than trying to erase the whites. Just let it thicken up at the edges a bit, it's fine. Okay. Okay, I also feel like I need to change the direction the hair is in. Nope. Because I feel like it's just the hair should come down in a straight line. Like that, maybe. If you lean your head back, your hair would fall at a distance and it'd actually come down over here, right? Isn't that what would happen? Yep. Oh, the perfect reference for this hairstyle that I'm trying to go for. Yeah, wouldn't this be how it would look? And bro, this is a closed shape. What are you on? And this wouldn't make sense because why is this would have to go down like that. And then we would see the pink here a little bit. Then we'd probably do this. But then I'd have to show all of this though. Is this better? Finding references is worse because before you draw, you don't know. Yeah. I always look for references all the time. If I'm just bored, I'll look for some. And then when it's time to draw, I try to force myself not to look because I've already selected plenty, right? Try to bargain with myself that way. All right. So what do you guys think? This? Or this? Or sorry, wait. Or this? This? Or this? Basically, the more hair, the less hair. Bigger red? Bigger red, I'm feeling bigger red too. to give it some texture there. What is she holding? A little stick. She's like a teacher. I didn't refine that part that much. But I don't want to like force it to be this whole thing. I just want to enjoy the rendering process itself. So after that, trying to see what's the right way to color this next part. Trying to do a specific type of texture here. Oh, thanks, Gravy. It means a lot, because colors have not always been the easiest for me. They still aren't. What was this? Okay. I need to find a reference for like that kind of material. It's such a tricky, it's like that aluminum foil type texture. I don't have any of the references here. Let me check my phone. I saved a lot of them on Pinterest. Oh, they're all on Pinterest. Like a co-working session. Yeah, like, just like that, it's cool. I mean, it's mostly there already. I just feel like there's some clearer decisions I can make. Alright, you know what? It's a good time to take a break as my water has run out, so I will be back at like in 5 minutes tops. So, what is that? 5:21. What is this time zone again? So -4 GMT, I think. Alright, I will be back, y'all. All right, I'm back right on time. Sorry to be loud. I forgot I muted myself. So I got some references. Nope. No, I just want this thing here. I just want to see how they stretch and how that wrinkles. Okay, that's helpful. I think this material is just probably be challenging in general for this kind of thing. This shape, but we're gonna make it work. Those. Yeah, they should have always been flat like that. Or just without wrinkles. Trying to color metal like this has been very interesting, to say the least. Excuse me. That makes it look even shinier. Alright, time to charge it. Oh, I still didn't get rid of this. Don't even know what this layer was for. Yeah, most of this isn't needed. This was me testing out some different line work. To make the face even wider. But to be honest, I don't know if that'll actually make it look better. I think those eyebrows look better on the pink, the all pink version, but not this one. This is Procreate on the iPad Pro that I'm painting in. No windows here. Now I can get rid of so many of these extra layers. If I want to merge these, there's more painting I have to do. I thought I did most of it already here. Oh well. Okay, that's a problem. Why is that not disappearing? Oh wow. I didn't know I did that on this layer. Oops. When you tap and hold the layer, you can, if you didn't know, you can isolate it and then tap and hold again and it will un-isolate. Oh, I did finish this, okay. I'm just going to use like this, maybe a little bit of that light spilling, and then just something to show that this color is reflecting on the metal. is the wrong angle. Yeah, I'm using the Apple Pencil to... Yeah, you can't use it on any other displays. There's the Apple Pencil Pro. That is for the newest iPads, though. So there's a few of those within that even. So... here's this, and then I'm still not gonna try to render all of this in detail. I'm just gonna try to get things to a clean done point. Because my goal after this stream was to post these together. I have a weakness where if something's going better than I thought it would, I feel like I have to turn it into this big, perfect illustration. But that really gets in the way sometimes. I wouldn't recommend that approach. These thinner lines are really doing it for me. looks like this, it's really kind of a weird feeling because it's like you're just peeling off different layers at an atomic level or something. Okay. I'm trying to separate all of the parts of her lower jumpsuit. No. I think I'm getting confused with my shortcuts. Yep, that's better. Isn't this a remix from like Green Sleeves or something? Hey, what's up, Sarazawa? Thank you. It's going pretty well so far. We're well into it, though. What's up, Overzeal? Is that short for overzealous? Pretty happy with this. guessed correctly. Jeez, that took a while. I hope the latency isn't that bad. Jeez. I wonder if that's something YouTube still struggles to do better than Twitch did. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong layer again. Oh well. This thing is very close to being done at this point. I don't need to refine everything perfectly. It looks so weird on a white background, doesn't it? I feel like I want a shadow on the background of some sort. Sign it real quick. Yeah, it's pretty large. I'll have to shrink it down later. Kind of like this. It makes it feel like the seams are threaded with Nani? Procreate, what are you doing? Behave. Let me do an ejection seat real quick. Let's export a PSD. It's crashed, ladies and gentlemen. I've crashed Procreate. Done it this time. How could this be? Oh, it's still there. There we go. No worries. Oh, I want to do some like let's just keep painting on here. This finale. Alright, one more Genshin Impact. Boom. Let's switch to Geralt. Tell me if you guys can hear the music. Oh, your wife called. Okay, gotcha. And I would have normally done so much more work for the face here, but it's not necessary. That's why this study was a success. That stuff became clear to me. There was a gap there I didn't see. Thanks, Kyo. Yeah, I'm very close to being done. Putting some extra time in the hair. I mean the face, because that's where everyone's gonna look, right? Oh, thank you, Overze. Yeah, the armor was tough. I really had no clue what I was going for. I mean, I did, but I just wasn't, you know, futuristic stuff is hard to make it. It's hard to make it believable without studying a lot of stuff beforehand. And I just wanted to do something fun, you know? So it was a good challenge. It's gonna be dark, it should be all red. The sheener. Yeah, it is. It's really tricky, but it's really rewarding. It's one of those things that it either looks terrible or it suddenly looks super realistic. Yep, I think we're pretty good. Let me see if there's anything else I want to do with the face here. I think they might have done like a steel. Oh yeah. Does it all have to be just pitch black eyes? Can I get some purples in here? Maybe I should just stick to dark red, not add too many different colors. This is lore accurate, but it would be more like this. think that works. Let's just darken that up a bit. No, it's just getting in the way. What about a little nose highlight? Yeah. Excuse me. Thanks, Iraclusa. Celine Dion means Kiki Palm. Thank you. I think that highlight on her lip really did a lot. This makes no sense, but I like that shape. Oh my god. What about cyberware? She really should have some. No reference of cyberware? Come on. Trying to find a really clear way to simplify these implants. Okay, I think that works. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, Alex from the DLC doesn't have any implants on her face. Maybe I'll just do like some wire lines. Yeah, I think that sells the concept enough. Maybe not quite, since yeah, that should help. All right. So that's one done. Ready to post and share. This one also, well, let me rename this. Let's do our due diligence. Oh no. 7. Okay, we've got this one, which isn't nearly as detailed and stuff, but hey, that's all right. It's still really nice. I still really like it. Don't let my pessimism affect you. I just think she doesn't fit into the white background as well. If I were to look at both, yeah, this one is just very tuned to a specific environment. There are some things that come to mind that I could do to add. But it's not a whole lot. Alright, y'all, I think I'm done with both of these. Really looking forward to posting them tonight. Definitely gonna post them today. Curious to see which one you guys like more. I could make them into separate posts. I might do that though. We'll see. But thank you all for hanging out with me. The stream I'm gonna release to be public. I think it was a pretty good one. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Might be a YouTube video instead of just a stream. We'll see. Alright, take care everybody. Peace.